Like, what were you like growing up?
So born in New York, moved to Richmond when I was like 6.
Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia, yeah. And then suburbs, like nothing special. My dad's a truck driver. My mom used to manage a hotel. And then basically like, lived in the same house from the time I was like 6 to 22.
Okay.
Yeah, like it was a long time.
Why'd you move to Richmond?
My mom won the lottery.
What?
Yeah. So she won like probably, I think like $50,000.
Okay.
And then
Like a scratcher?
like, I don't know.
Well, there's either like the number she picked numbers or she won a scratcher.
I was 6. Who knows?
You've never asked this?
No.
I think for 50 grand, not that that's like a small amount of money, but I think that's probably more of like a really big winning scratcher rather than like a, or I think with the lottery, I think, you know, like there's like the Powerball and there's, I don't know, you choose, was it 6, 8 numbers?
I've never played a lottery.
Really?
No. Do you?
Sometimes. But you don't have to get, like, even if you get some of the numbers, you actually can win. So if you, let's say there's like 8 numbers, I think if you get 6 of them in a row and you don't get the last 2, I think you still win some money. I think it's just you win the whole jackpot if you win all of them.
No.
You never played the lottery?
No, I've never played the lottery. Why?
Because you don't want to be that
I feel like
guy.
I'm going to lose.
Well, obviously
I'm always going to lose. And that,
but there's the chance that you could win because I don't know how it is where everyone's from, but in Virginia they had these giant ass billboards that's like every time the lottery goes up, it shows what the number is, and it'll be 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, and then it keeps getting, well, maybe that's a little high, but like, and then once it gets to a certain cap, then everyone starts playing because it's been so big because no one's won, and it could be you.
No.
Okay, so never played the lottery. Your mom was smarter than you, and she did play the lottery, and she won.
Yeah, she won. And
so winning the lottery made you move to Richmond?
she was like F New York and moved down to Virginia.
You can curse on here, dude.
Oh, well, fuck.
Okay, so you moved to Virginia, and then how did you get into the circle of friends that made us meet?
Ooh, so I used to work at Abercrombie and Fitch.
A model.
Ooh, I was a model.
No, explain what type of model you were at Abercrombie and Fitch.
I used to take my shirt for $100, or I think it was like $50 an hour.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I used to stand outside and say hi.
Move the mic towards, in front. There you go. There you go.
No, I used to literally stand out front and say hi.
So I don't know if people listening are old enough to remember this, but yeah, you would walk in the mall and there would be just shirtless dudes outside of, it was just Abercrombie? That was like
and Hollister.
Just in like a bathing suit, like a red bathing suit.
Yeah.
And you would just stand there and do what?
Say hi, wave, take pictures.
How was that? Like everyone, no one wants to be objectified. That was literally objectifying men. And you had to be a lean little young guy with a 6-pack, good looking, and you would just stand outside and what girls would, like, what happened during those?
Ooh, so one day I had this drunk lady come up to me.
In the mall?
In the mall. Right? Okay. Maybe she got drunk at Cheesecake, but literally came up to me and grabbed my ass and was like, I'm a lesbian, but I like to touch, and walked away.
Did you file assault charges?
Yes.
So you would make how much money?
So it was like $40 an hour.
Okay. You know what's crazy is Daryl's our friend Paul, who's the connecting piece of the puzzle that connected us. So it was like Daryl was best friends with this guy Paul. Paul's who I met, and then through Paul I met Daryl.
Yeah.
And I always remember because our friend Paul was a very good looking dude, model, would do a lot of modeling. And when you and Paul would go to do these modeling shoots, I would always get so jealous because I felt like I wasn't good looking enough that I didn't get invited. Well, why did y'all never invite me? Why weren't you like to the people that hired you be like, we have one more friend. We have one more guy.
Do you remember when you went to that fashion show?
I do.
And you said, you walked in a fashion show.
I know. I'll put a photo on the screen.
Oh my God. I've never walked in a fashion show.
Yeah, but you know what's cooler than a fashion show? Standing outside in a bathing suit where, as a teenager and letting random older women touch your abs in the mall.
I mean, if you think about it, you made more.
What is going on, guys? I am Max Tuning, your host. I hope you enjoyed this little clip. If you want to see the full, magical, lovely episode, just click the link down in the description or search Don't Be Sour on your favorite podcast streaming service. And remember, thank you for tuning in.